Hey guys, what's up? It is Rosalie here, and I'm filming a nice little Q&A video for you all. And so you guys actually asked me questions, so now I will answer them. That's what the Q and the A stands for. In case you didn't know, I'm sorry for being so weird, and I'm just gonna get right into the video. But I'll Fall Online asked a couple of questions, one of them being, what is my favorite part or line or section or quote, from my favorite book? And first of all, I like to say my favorite book is definitely, at least right now, The Kite Runner. And I just really adored that book. It was really sad and really emotional, definitely a heavy read, and if you're not into that, you're not gonna like it. But it just was an amazing and inspiring story that I really enjoyed personally, which is kind of odd because it was a book that I had to read for school. And then from that, my favorite line has to be "For you 1,000 times over." Okay, they also asked about my best holiday experience, and I'm trying to think of something, but like no one memory kind of just pops out. Obviously I've had a lot of nice holiday experiences, so I've been lucky. I think this year it was just on Thanksgiving when I reached 19,000 followers on my music blog, and that was pretty fun because I got to like casually be all like, oh yeah, I used to have 19,000 followers on Tumblr and BD family, like it was pretty great. And then also they ask, where would I move if I didn't have to worry about jobs or money or stability or all that practical stuff? I think I'd just move to California, San Francisco probably. I just love that area. I have family there, and we vacation there almost once a year. I just adore it, and I think I'd be really happy there. Anonymous wanted to know what my 5 favorite albums from 2014 were, but disclaimer, these all didn't come out in 2014. They were just albums that I've been obsessed with in 2014, because I felt like that limited my choices a lot. And to be honest, it takes me a while to listen to a full album from a band if I'm not like already crazy obsessed with them. So it usually takes me like 6 months or something, and so I'm always 6 months behind everyone else. So I'll just show you my faves that I've been rocking out to all of 2014 and will probably continue over 2015. We have Weird Kids by We Are the In Crowd, total fave. This album is just great. I think one of their best. You can hear my cat sitting on my computer in the background. I'm okay. And then the 1975 self-titled album is just, it's been a ride with me in this album. I love it, honestly. I mean, it's not what I normally listen to, but it's still really great and really catchy, and it just makes you want to smile even though the songs are really obscure and like about obscure things, but whatever. Then I have Forever Halloween by The Maine, and I'm slow on this one too, honestly, but I just started listening to The Maine this year and am obsessed, shamelessly so. And this was the first album of theirs that I really got into, and every song I adore, know all the lyrics. It has just been my jam. And the last album I have physically with me right now is White Noise by Paris. I'm wearing the beanie right now. Rocking it. But this did actually come out in 2014, and wow, like they're definitely gonna be going places, but they're just amazing album that I really loved, and for once actually got into while everyone else was. So I'm pretty happy about this, and that I've gotten to see them live twice now, so it's pretty cool. And then also, of course, The Other Side by 10 Alive, but I do not have that one with me because it is in my dad's car. A different anonymous also asked if I use bath bombs, and the answer is yes I do, and I am proud of it. I adore it's like it's one of those things that you really don't need, but you like feel like you need. And I've had an obsession with Lush and Lush products since like middle school for me, and yeah, I use them a lot and I smell really good. And I got so much Lush this Christmas, so I have probably like 2 years worth of bath products to use, and I'll probably use them in like 2 months. So yeah. Okay, a bunch of people, so I'm sorry I'm not going to name them because there's like just a lot, and you know, asked what my favorite band to photograph is, and I honestly, it's like a really hard question for me. I don't know why, but I guess because I haven't had the opportunity to do too much yet with a lot of bands, I don't really know. So I feel like I'm inclined to say Paris because I got the opportunity to shoot them twice so far, at work tour and on the honeymoon tour, so I feel like I kind of like, and I do enjoy the experience of shooting them, and it's just good lighting, good fun, goodness. But I don't know, I love shooting all bands, but I guess for now I'm just gonna say Paris. Then I forced you all to ask me about my new baby kitten because I wanted to just show him off in this video, and a bunch of you asked about him and his story and all about him, so I'm gonna tell you all about him. First, let's look how cute he is, okay? He's precious. Let's see if we can get camera to focus on Precious. Oh, no, he's camera shy, just like me. Let's see how we can do life. There he is. So yes, this is the little man. He is a man. His name is Zenith, and I love him very dearly. We've only had him for a little while. We got him the December 23rd, I believe, so it's like literally a week. I got him from a friend of mine named Allie who fosters kittens, and we saw a picture of him and we fell in love with him because he looks just like our older cat Ziggy, and we went over just to, you know, look at him and play with him, and we went home with him. So right now we're just working on integrating him with my other cat, and there's been slight improvements, so we're pretty happy right now. But yes, I don't know what else to say. He's all black, except for, look, this little white patch. Little white patch. And he doesn't like the camera. And he's very cute and very fuzzy. And he's my new best buddy. Yay! Let's do one nice picky purr. Weird Kids with the I before the E on Tumblr asked me what my, like, most interesting concert experience was, and my best, I guess. I'm gonna separate them because I feel like interesting and best are two different things. I'll start out with my interesting one, which was pretty interesting, and it was the last concert that I shot, not the last one I went to, seeing the 1975 at the Paramounts, and it was pretty fun. But when I was shooting, things got pretty weird, and he, like, I don't even know, Maddie, the lead singer of 1975, kind of just like looked down and like just put his foot over my lens, so that was pretty weird. I don't know if it was malicious or if he was just joking around, but I kind of, like, at first I was like weirded out and upset, but then I just kind of brushed it off me. It was whatever. But so yeah, I'd say that was like the weirdest thing that's happened to me at a concert so far. Then for the best, I feel like I had a lot of great concert experiences. I guess a recent one, I don't really know if it counts as a concert, but when I was at the AP Music Awards and I got to meet Hayley Williams, that was probably like an amazing, like probably my highlight of 2014, honestly, because I mean, she's Hayley Williams, and she complimented my hair, and I got to thank her, and it was just really sweet, and we got a sweet picture. I'll probably insert it right here. And I mean, so I guess it wasn't like a concert, but I don't know. I mean, does that count? Ow, my hair. Speaking of Hayley Williams and Paramore, from Under Patrick's Fedora on Tumblr asked me what my first band was and how I found them. My first band was Paramore, and so that's why they have a very deep place in my heart. I believe it was like probably 5th grade-ish, you know, that weird stage in your life. And I admit it, I was obsessed with Twilight, the Twilight saga, the Twilight books, the Twilight movies. It was, I mean, looking back at it now, it's like really cringeworthy. But you know what? I accept it, I move on. And honestly, without that, I would have never found Paramore, because that's how I did. I listened to those 2 songs they had on the first Twilight movies album, and I loved them. And at the time, my dad, he knew them, he really liked them, so we had the music already, and then I started listening to that, and then I started listening to All Time Low, and then I started listening to everything, and now here I am today. So thank you, Paramore, for basically, I mean, without that whole experience, I probably wouldn't even be filming this video, so, ooh. Okay, so Jenna's Bathwater asked me if a snail ate salt, would it die or just be dry on the inside? I think it would, like, probably, like, well, it wouldn't eat salt to begin with, first of all. This is, like, a very theoretical situation we're talking here. But if it did, it'd probably just, like, die from the inside out, like, instead of the outside in. This is really gross and disgusting. I don't know though, so use Google as your friend. Anonymous asked me what concerts I have gone to so far and which one was my favorite. I have been very fortunate enough to go to a lot of concerts. I'm not sure if you meant concerts that I've shot before, but I'll just start listing off concerts I know I've been to. So obviously Warped Tour. I've been going to Warped Tour for a very long time. I think my first show was 2005? Yeah. I didn't give a shit about the music back then. It was literally, it was just there to have fun. And My Chemical Romance was playing and Fall Out Boy was playing and I wasn't even watching. So, yep. Hashtag regrets. And then, I mean, I went to a lot of concerts this year. So that 1975 show, got to see the World Tour. The first leg was Sleeping with Sirens and Pierce the Veil. Told you we went to APMAs. I went to Monument Tour. I went to Echo Smith's headlining tour. I went to the Honeymoon Tour. And then if I try to remember further back in life, let's say I did Spring Fever Tour, and that was with Mayday Parade, All Time Low, Pierce the Veil, and You Me at 6. I did the Rise and Fall of Pants Tour or something like that. I think that was with, like, the Ready, Set, and All Time Low, and that was one of my, like, first, like, concert-type concerts. I went to Paramore's self-titled tour, Paratour, I think, in, Madison Square Garden. I've been to a lot, obviously. Like I said, I'm very fortunate, and I think it's just mostly because my dad likes the music too. So I always have a concert buddy, and I always have someone to kind of, like, you know, nudge the process a bit. Now with the photography, my mom's really into it too, because it's, like, more practice for me and stuff. So, pretty set up so far. Let's see how many more concerts I can do. But as for a favorite one of those, I don't really have one favorite, because they were all really great. You know, it's hard to compare concerts with other concerts. Monument Tour was really amazing, because they're, like, 2 top faves, I think, for everyone. But I'd have to say, like, ultimately, Warped Tour will always be my favorite, as far as, like, just the music or being able to photograph, because, oh my god, it's such a world of difference. You have so much better lighting and stuff, so it's a lot easier to take pictures at Warped Tour for me. Yeah, I think ultimately Warped Tour #1 always will be in my heart. Kaylin Mehki, I can't pronounce it, I'm so sorry. Asked me what's my favorite shoot that I've done so far, and I don't know if that means, like, photo shoot or, like, shooting concerts, but since I already talked about that, I'll talk about the quote-unquote photo shoot. type things that I've done. I mostly just force my friends to be my models, and you know, they get all dressed up or whatever, and then I force them to smile or be sad or do whatever. And I'd say my top 2 that I've ever done is with my friend Colleen. And one was I forced her to go into the bathtub, like fully clothed, and we did her makeup all dark and black, and then we like wetted her hair, and she had like these deep red lips on, and it was so cool. I'll show you the photo right now. But that was, I think, definitely one of my favorite pictures I've ever taken. And then a more recent one that I've done is with Colleen again. I went to this, my cat is ruining my life, this abandoned asylum type, mental hospital type thing, and we got to do a little modeling and such there, and I just got so many great pictures, in my opinion anyway, and so that overall is probably definitely my #1 as of right now. I plan on doing a lot more of that stuff in 2015. Sarah Elise XO, I think. I'm sorry if I butchered that. Asked me on Insta, you know, which, by the way, shameless, I can't even speak. This is how great it's becoming. Self-promotion, follow me on Insta at Rosalie Zack, ROSALIEZACK. If you like my pictures and you want to see more of them, I try to post more. I'm usually on there more than I am on Tumblr, just because I can do that while I'm out and about, but the Tumblr app is terrible, so I can't even manage to do that. Anyway, back to the question. They asked how I'm feeling about the Warped lineup so far. Nothing that has like taken my breath away, you know, that kind of feeling when you find out that your favorite band is going to be on Warped Tour and you just start crying and shaking and running around the house and screaming. That hasn't happened yet. I'm hoping it will. I'm hoping All Time Low goes, or Paris, that'd be really cool. But there are a lot of bands that I recognize that, you know, I'm happy to see are going, that I'd like to be able to take pictures of, that I want to get into their music. So let's see, I haven't memorized it or anything. Definitely, I know the Wonder Years, they just got announced recently. Sorry, I just got a text message from my dad. Let me see what I can do here. I have the Warped Tour app on my phone. You want to see my phone? Thank you. Look at that. Magic. Okay, now that it's done loading. Ow. Okay. Other bands that I wanna, obviously, like, that I don't listen to a lot, and if I have listened to them, it's like one song kind of thing, but I recognize their band, I recognize the people in the band, and I really do want to get into them, and I have bought music from them, and you know what I'm talking about, those type bands. Let's see, Bless the Fall, Neck Deep, Handguns. I saw them with All Time Low this past year. What other bands? Those were like the most liked, those are the popular ones. I'm just so slow. Okay, band. Beautiful Bodies. My dad said that they were cool or something, or I think it's a female singer, so I love my gals, so that could be cool. And that's really it. I mean, and I think they're like holding out for someone really big or something like that. At least that's what I'm hoping. But I mean, it's like pretty good so far. It's like neutral for me. Like, no one I hate, obviously. But yeah, no one I'm like, oh yeah, this band saved my life. But you know, so that's pretty much it. Okay, so thank you so very much for sitting through my ramblings and so on. If you like this video, then you should give it your 2 thumbs. I'm trying to be a YouTuber. It's really not working out. But and then also if you want to see my face moving and speaking, which I mean, I don't know why you would, more, then you should subscribe here. I'm trying to think of what else I could tell you to do. Not tell you, suggest to you, like, suggest nicely, friendly, is that a word? Probably not. You're You probably hear from Tumblr, so I can't tell you to go follow me on Tumblr, you know. I think that's it. So I will see you guys in the next one, or on Tumblr, or on Insta. I keep saying Insta. I'm such a 16-year-old white girl. I don't know why I'm snapping. See you next time. Bye.